Hello everybody, welcome on in. I am Orion, and we are back with some more yet another zombie survivors. They just put out a relatively big update patch with quite a few changes, and most of them I think are for the best. Actually, I think almost all of them are for the best. We're gonna go over those really quick. If you don't want to see this, if I remember, I'll try to put timestamps so you can just jump into the gameplay. But for the gameplay, we're gonna do an explosive build today because I feel like the explosives sort of got buffed, and so did the medic. So that's what we're going to be running, just an FYI. But let's go over some of these changes real quick. So one of the bigger changes right here is they now increased the 6-item slot to 8. So you can now carry 8 items, which is pretty crazy because we've been working on builds for 6 items, but now we're going to be able to add 2 more to them, which means we're going to be able to do probably a lot more damage. That's huge. you don't think 2 items would be a lot, but it is. It's going to change the game a lot. They added a jukebox, they added horde scaling, team-wide stats added back to military training, and as infinite level up options. Luck is going to be coming soon. When selecting a survivor which gets military training, other survivors in the team will receive the same bonus but reduced by 50%. I think that's an amazing compromise. I think a lot of us didn't necessarily like the training bonuses and all of that going to one person only. So now the other ones will get 50% of that, which I think is really cool. Diminishing returns improved. Let's see, player hitboxes reduced, so that'll make it easier to move through tight spaces. So again, a buff for us. Recruiting a survivor from the SOS signal now also gives a 20% XP modifier. That's pretty big. That's another big buff. Let's see, skipped. Here's one that a lot of us were asking for too. Skipped choices now restore 10% HP and give at least $150. That's a pretty good one because a lot of us wanted something when you skip a chest when you already have the items you want. It felt really bad, and so I think that's a good one, you know, just to restore some health. That's cool. I would have kind of preferred a training point or something more substantial, but I think that's fair. Let's see, last play difficulties, remember. Okay, now we're gonna get to some of the buffs here. And this is what we're going to be running today. So medical drone changes modes much faster, and defense evolution has a bigger HP regen. Fixed the bug. Here's the one that I like because I didn't know this was a bug. Fixed the bug that made flash deal much less damage than intended. So we're gonna run the medic with the tank, and we're gonna try to buff up, see how strong her flash really are. Resuscitation ranks up invincibility frames. Tank rocket launcher explosions now deal correct higher damage, and weapon attack speed scaling was added, so that's a buff to the rocket launcher. Pyro gets some cooldown scaling, and then here's another buff which we're gonna run. The automatic turret explosive evolutions got a buff. Experiment 21 gets a buff, and then helicopter strike evolutions improved. So we're gonna run, since we're going to be running the medic, we're also going to run the SWAT and the tank, and we're going to do kind of like chemical explosions. So that's going to be what we're going to be trying to run today. Then there are some nerfs to the automatic turret, stats and shorter taunt. That I don't know how big the nerfs are, but the automatic turret it is incredibly powerful. And then I guess the shotgun's getting a nerf too, which is a bummer because I just did a shotgun build the other day. And then there's some other adjustments here. Congratulations letter, which I was a huge fan of, got a nerf. It now guarantees 2+ options instead of 4. It looks like duct tape, the 3-man bonus, got buffed. And then lockdown banish should no longer break when trying to lock banish and infinite power up. That's good because that wasn't working. And then just a bunch of other fixes. So that's basically the gist of it. Let's jump into the game. If you stuck around for that, I appreciate it because I think it's cool going over all the patch notes. So we're gonna run, let's see, we're gonna run, who do we want to start off with? Let's start off with the SWAT character because we just started off with the tank the other day. No, let's run the tank because the tank's gonna have more explosions. We're gonna run the rocket launcher, and we're gonna run the bombing strike, and then with SWAT we'll run explosive turrets and the chem helicopter. And then with the medic, we'll run probably her. Let's actually see what we have for her upgrades on my character. So, okay, so we have chemical on her. And then I want to make sure that I have... Okay, so we're going to run assault rifle, and then, yeah, we have rocket launcher. And then I have my synergies going too. Okay, let's actually put 1 extra point into here. Actually, let's go 2, because we're going to skip through this shotgun super quick. Actually... I'm gonna put it into bombing strike. Let's just go straight into bombing strike. Okay. Okay, so we'll run the tank first. Let's run isolated city, just because since this is gonna be sort of a test run, I guess we'll kind of see. We'll do the health points. I did the explosive tags. We'll do the chemical tags, and then I think we'll do. Not fire. We could do kinetic. I think kinetic's an okay one too, because we'll have the SWAT character. Let's see. Electric, weapon cooldown reduction. Oh, we could do this one. This one's probably a good one. Yeah, let's run the reload badge. I like the reload badge. Weapon. It looks like this one did get nerfed. I think it was weapon. I can't remember what it was. It was different though. They weren't the same. I know they weren't the same last time, though. Okay, let's go. So again, we're gonna try to run the explosive stuff mostly, and chemicals. I do want to get the medic second. I want to get medic second, and I want to buff up her flask. So I guess we'll run mostly tank and medic. Okay, we'll run shotgun. I don't know if I'm gonna power through to the rocket launcher yet, because I don't know if that's really the best weapon to have when there's just one of us. Sorry, I'm adjusting the sound just a tiny bit. So of course, you're gonna watch this. I am gonna post this basically the day after the patch came out, but if you watch a few of my future videos, they are not gonna be on this patch. So there may or may not be some changes. Or I guess there won't. There won't be the changes. So they'll be running on some of the outdated stuff. So if I complain about lockdowns, that's why, because they're still not working. Okay, let's get out of the shotgun, because the pump action shotgun, I believe, actually got a buff. So yeah, let's get out of the shotgun and let's go straight to the pump action. And we are running on difficulty 2 here. So it's going to be a little harder than some of our other runs. But I like it. I like these updates. I think the majority of them are fair. And honestly, most of them are buffs. I don't think there were really a lot of nerfs. So, I mean, for now, I seem pretty okay with it. I really like... I think giving us 8 items now instead of 6 that's a massive buff. That's a huge one. Okay, so now with this one's gonna be a little interesting, because one of the reasons I did take, here's the new stuff. So like health regeneration. Oh, they added health regeneration back in. Okay, that's cool. Health regeneration wasn't in here. I'm so glad to see that back in the game. I'm gonna take the ability cooldown reduction though, because for one, on the tank, I'm not gonna do it yet, so I probably shouldn't buff it up, but I'm gonna run the chemical explosion, which has a super long cooldown. I'm really interested to see how this 15%. All right, we're gonna liberate these guys, and then we'll do minefield. But I'm really interested to see how this smaller hitbox works now, because I like moving through the tight areas. I think that's fun, and it feels really satisfying when you get it, when you nail it. Ooh, Ring of Power. I wonder if that was fixed. Oh, but here, okay, there's no doubt I'm gonna take this one for right now, and I think I'm actually gonna ability area. What else is gonna have ability area besides our? I don't think I'm going to do ability area, because we're going to do the Chem Bomb, which already has a pretty big area. Helicopter Strike will have area. I think I'm just going to take the Wooden Stick for every empty item slot. So this did get nerfed, but for obvious reasons, because we have extra slots now. But this is going to give me 70%, well, I guess technically 90% XP right here. So I'm going to have 7 empty slots, so I'm going to get 70 plus the 20% modifier. I think that's a buff to that item too, because see, I don't think I'm going to take this bioweapon yet, because wow, they reduced the cooldown. Okay, never mind. Never mind, the cooldown used to be like 30 something seconds. I don't remember that being fixed. Okay, I'm going to take that then. If it's the same cooldown as the other bombing strike. That was definitely much needed. There's no way that bombing strike should have been a 36-second cooldown. Let's see what it's actually doing though. Okay, that was hard to see because that one was off screen. Let's do the pump action. I wonder if they nerfed the damage too, or maybe it's just because we're playing on a higher difficulty. I mean, that could be why. Oh, let's come get this military training up here. Okay, we'll do pump action again. Okay, let's do... I want to do the saw blades. I want to do all the tank stuff. I love all the tank's abilities. I feel like the tank and the SWAT character kind of have the best all-around kit. Well, not necessarily best all-around, but the most balanced, I guess. I think they have good utility, they have good damage, everything. Every one of their abilities feels pretty useful in a way. Okay, let's do minefield here. I mean, we're just gonna get every tank thing. I'm not too worried about the order. I wouldn't mind getting the saw blades though a little bit quicker. I probably should have been doing that. Let's get one of Fury Unleashed. Okay, so ability area survivor. So these are all survivor related. Let's do the cooldown reduction again. Because again, since we're an explosive build here, I want to focus a lot on mainly the rocket launcher and my explosive abilities. Okay, so let's see. I think Ruby Gym could be a good one here, because I already have 3 tags, and I'm gonna get Frost, and I'm gonna get probably a little bit more slashing. The only thing we probably won't get electric or fire, but attack speed and cooldown reduction. We'll just take that one for now. Yeah, on the lower difficulties, that Chem Bomb was one-shotting everything. I don't think it got nerfed, but I do think it's because of the higher difficulty that maybe it doesn't do as much to these guys. Okay, we're definitely gonna do the shrapnel. Yeah, so that'll get us that. That'll get us that extra tag. But I did take it. Okay, good. I already forgot if I took it. So right now we already get 12 weapon reduction, attack speed, and then critical damage. And then we'll get a little bit more. That item's replaceable though if we see something better. Okay, let's go get our SOS. I do want to probably get the medic now. Hopefully she just shows up. No. Okay, we'll do... I hate re-rolling these. Okay, good. There's the medic. Okay, so let's, I don't know how to do that. I want to make sure we get to her flask. Because her flask supposedly got a big buff. So I think that's one of the more... And Experiment 21 got a buff. So basically everything of hers got a buff. Let's get Cogwheels first. Medical Drone got a buff. Experiment 21 got a buff. I guess we'll just take a little bit of everything here, huh? Okay, here's Cogwheels. Good. So that's out of the rotation now. Let's do the handgun. Okay, let's do the handgun again. And then we're obviously gonna go... Yeah, okay, I like these. I like that they added some of these back in. Pickup range, okay. Pickup range being back in here is crazy good because there's a lot of items. I wonder if they nerfed them a little bit to adjust for this. There's a lot of items that go with pickup range. I'm gonna do the XP modifier though here. But in terms of pickup range, there's a lot of items. There's a lot of items that give you bonuses for more pickup range. Like, I think it's ability size or something. I can't remember exactly what it is, but there's a magnet build we tried the other day, and it kind of relates to that. I like these team bonuses, though. I'm glad they put them back in, especially because they didn't have the XP gains, and they didn't have the HP regeneration. So if you didn't run a character that didn't have HP regen, like the medic, then it was really hard to get HP regen. So I'm glad to see that back in the game. The XP gains is obviously a good one too. So it seems that they really buffed XP gains here. Especially if every time we pick up a survivor, we get 20% XP gains, if that's how I read that right. Okay, let's do syringe gun. We'll just kind of power this to flask. Okay. See, so these items right here too. So every 5 movement speed over 100. So now if they added movement speed into those level ups, that's going to make these things a lot better too. Let's see though. We're gonna re-roll these, and I'm gonna banish the healing. I'd be curious to maybe try that one day, but I don't really think... Oh wait, we could do... I'm gonna take toxic. Duh. Okay, let's do the syringe. This is definitely one of the better combos, I think, especially if we're running 2 tags here, mainly explosive and chemical. These characters get a lot of good synergy with that, and then even the SWAT character does too, because we're gonna pick up chemtrails for the helicopter. And so, and then on top of getting explosive turrets. There's not a lot of other classes that get explosive stuff. The Huntress gets explosive arrows. See, okay, max health is back in the game too. Love it. Okay, let's take that. Let's take max health. Oh, I love the team upgrades being back in here. Okay, let's do syringe. Okay, so we're almost to our flasks already. I really hope, I really hope that they did get the buff that was intended, because every time we ran the flask, you know, they were doing 150, 200 DPS, and I know the medic's not supposed to be a DPS character, because if she does too much DPS, she'll be overpowered. But she does need to do something. she does need to do a little more damage. Like, if we could get her flask up to, say my rocket launcher does, just for example, say it does 10,000 damage or 10,000 DPS. I would like to see a flask doing 1,500 to 2,000, not 250, you know? Something that's at least going to make it relevant here. Okay, let's do medical drone. Okay, so we got our 3 characters now. Now I'm just going to buff up whatever abilities will give us the best options to win. Turrets. Yeah, let's do turrets. I'm going to do turret and helicopter for the swap first. Then we'll get his weapon last. Okay, these are all good items here. Well, not all, but these are good items. I think we'll probably do the solar panel. 50% chance to reduce current cooldown of every ability. These are both really good items, though. The stretchers... Oh, did the stretcher got nerfed? Oh, no, it didn't. That didn't get nerfed. I thought that was higher. This one would be pretty good, though, too. I'm actually... Okay, ability, damage, area, and duration. I'm going to lock that one down. But I'm going to take solar panel for now. Cooldown reduction is going to be a big deal for this build. Just to get more turrets out, more explosions. Okay, let's do the turrets. Let's do the helicopter strike. Sometimes I ban grenade trail because I do think that ability does kind of suck. But we're not going to this round because I want it for the explosive tags. So the explosive tags just provide bigger explosion radiuses. And then a little bit of a damage modifier. I wish maybe it would do something else, because every other tag sort of has a status debuff that it puts on them. Okay, let's do... I think we'll do... These ones aren't the best here. We'll do ability duration. And between these... Oh, see, it even says others will receive 50%. That's good. Okay, so that makes it a lot better. So who do I want to put it then on? SWAT or medic? Probably medic, I think, for stim pack. But the turrets will stay out longer. No, let's do it on SWAT. I want the turrets out longer. Especially since we're not doing taunting turrets. If I'm going to do explosive, I want the turrets out longer. Okay, let's go back to turrets. So I do think in general, from reading how they did the updates, I do think the automatic turrets themselves got a nerf. So their base damage, and I think that it just said the stats. So I don't know exactly what that means. Probably damage. I think the damage of them got nerfed a little bit, but then they said they buffed the explosions. So I wonder if the explosions do more damage now. Okay, out of these ones, let's do... I'm not quite ready for the rocket launcher yet, because I think I could maybe want to get assault rifle first before I move on to the rocket launcher, because I still don't know if I trust that weapon or not. Okay, let's see. I want both of these ones now. Weapon attacks on full health enemies are now critical because of the solar panel. I love that we can do this combo now on top of getting other items. You can do this really strong solar power weapon crit combo. So let's do that. It's not gonna be... This isn't the best way to play that item combo though, because especially since I'm gonna play the rocket launcher instead of the minigun, because it's less about the damage and more about how many crits you're landing. So generally an assault rifle. Okay, weapon damage. Let's do and XP. Let's see if it works. Okay, it does work now. Okay, let's do weapon damage on... I'm kind of tempted to put it on the medic, but I think we'll just keep it on the tank. Okay, so demolition now spawns 2 turrets which fire explosive bullets. Let's run that. Okay, let's do helicopter strike and get that to chemtrails. Then I'm gonna start pushing for assault rifle. And then once we get the assault rifle, then I'll move to the rocket launcher. Okay, oh, perfect. Chemtrails. Okay, so let's do chemtrails. Okay, now I'm gonna prioritize assault rifle upgrades. And then if we don't see assault rifle upgrades, we'll go with just whatever the medic has to offer. Okay, so we'll go pistol. And then as soon as we get assault rifle, I'll get rocket launcher. And then we'll be pretty much where we want to be. Then I'll just level up the medic stuff. We'll get experiment 21 to do chemical only. Okay, well, I guess out of these ones we'll do... Let's do experiment 21 so I can get that frost tag. Because once I get that frost tag up to 3, that gives me another bonus. Okay, let's do... Yeah, so now we're going to get another bonus for that frost tag. Okay, let's do the flash then. Okay, every 300 HP of max HP grants you 3% critical chance. Distribute it fairly among all survivors. I guess we'll just take the Sapphire here. Because, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Well, that'll give me... We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 tags now. That'll give me extra area, damage, and durability. Again, these are maybe replaceable, though. So, bleeding, no. Retaliation, not really. So, let's take the Sapphire. I do want to see some of these other items, though, that are going to give us more damage buffs. Okay, I'm going to... See, here's... Yeah, so they added movement speed. I'm going to take the health regeneration. No. I'm going to switch my lockdown to health regeneration. I'm going to take the XP modifier, though, for now. Okay, let's do... We'll do Ricochet. I gotta take 1 level of Resuscitate here soon. Okay, they really don't want to give us my my SMG, huh? I'm trying to get to that assault rifle. That's my #1 priority right now. Yeah, they don't want to give it to me. Okay, let's just max out flasks, so that gets that out of the pool. The explode, like this game is just nuts with all the chemical explosions and just everything that's happening. This game is pretty freaking chaotic. I don't feel that strong though, that's for sure. You know, I definitely don't feel a big power adjustment here. Okay, let's do pistol again. Man, we're only at pistol 3. That's not what I wanted to see. I thought we were higher. Oh, I'm gonna have to replace that XP item too. Okay, let's see. See, so this one right here, picking up... Oh, wait, no, not this one. This one gives you more pickup range, but that's not the one I was thinking of. Magnet power-ups also collect military training, more pickup range. I think we'll take giant crab. That goes well with our other weapon stuff. But I don't have the explosion ones yet. There's not a lot of explosive items. I wish there were more well, okay. There are explosive items, but not that give you explosive tags. There's those dumb items where if you get hit, it does an explosion. But those aren't really... I don't really think those are worthwhile. The annoying trumpet was actually kind of okay. Okay, ability area. I'm just gonna take the health regen. I'm not gonna... Okay, let's do... I want Experiment 21 upgraded, but not the ice. So let's just go with pistol. If I see the chemical one, though, I'll take that one, because that'll get that out of the pool. Okay, there's... Oh, man. Both of them. I've got to remember I can keep doing lockdowns. Okay, let's do the SMG. Okay, well, I'll just take that then. So yeah, poison. So both of those got a buff. The Experiment 21 got a buff, and her Flask got a buff. So let's see. Let's see how much... It's incredibly hard to tell how much damage anything is doing in this game. So we're not going to be able to see until the end to see what kind of DPS it's doing. Okay, okay, let's just go with rocket launcher now. We're ready for it, I guess. I have the SMG. The SMG is okay. I just wanted something that's going to be able to target enemies faster. You know, because if I have a rocket launcher and then flasks and a pistol, you know, we're not... I'm not targeting a lot of zombies here very quickly. We're not proccing a lot of our crit damage stuff and... or our crit items. So I just want to make sure that I get that going. Okay, let's do... We'll take one level resuscitate here. Okay, we'll take rocket launcher now. Okay, slingshot is a good one. Ability attacks on full health enemies are now always critical. That's a good one. Let's see. This one, I don't know about this one because we're not... I mean, we're a semi-ability build here. I mean, we kind of are because we're building heavily into explosives, but... I mean, really, how many of our abilities are going to be hitting enemies on full health? Probably not a lot. Outside of our turret. And then this one attacks against injured enemies, which we're a pretty heavy kinetic build. Is going to do extra crit chance. I think we'll go with the homing pidgel, though. Let's stick with more of the ability stuff, I think. I don't know. I guess I wasn't really planning on... Because it's an explosive build. Explosive build is, I guess, a hybrid between weapons and... Between weapons and abilities. It's not just abilities. Yeah, I definitely don't feel strong. I don't feel like this is one of the best builds in the game yet. I think it might still need some tweaking. Especially if they said they nerfed the game. if they made the game easier. I'm not sure exactly what that means in terms of difficulty, but this definitely doesn't feel super easy. Okay, let's do medical drone. The defensive drone is supposed to be better now too in terms of healing, so I think we'll go with that. Okay, let's go with ability cooldown reduction on the tank. Because look how it takes a while to kill this guy. I think maybe we still need to get the assault rifle. That might be part of it. Because I'm getting overwhelmed here pretty easily. This is not going well at all. I don't even know if I could get out of here. Okay, let's do rocket launcher again. Maybe we'll get a power curve here when we get the assault rifle. And I start leveling up this rocket launcher a little bit more. But look how long it takes to kill the boss. Maybe I wonder, I'm curious to see how big of it. Oh man, I can't even, I'm almost dead here. I'm curious to see how much of a nerf these turrets got too. This takes we're taking way too long to kill the boss here. I can't even get out of here. This build is not going as well as I hoped it would. There's my revive. This is ridiculous. Holy shit. I gotta get some health. I don't even know if I can make it around. I'm just in survival mode right here. Okay, let's do... I already have resuscitate. I don't know how much more taking resuscitate is gonna help me, because it doesn't look like it reduces the cooldown anymore. I think we'll go SMG here. I think that this is probably... I think the chem bomb isn't really doing its job either. That's it. Wow. That was not good. Rocket launcher DPS 2200. Bombing strike 143. Yeah. That is not it. That is not the way to go with this weapon. That chemical bomb is so bad. Minefield was doing fine. Sawblade was doing fine. That chemical bomb, I could tell right from the beginning, right when we took that chemical bomb, I could tell that this weapon was not holding up. I was like, huh, it used to be one-shotting enemies in the earlier difficulty, but that DPS is trash. That's not good. The overall damage 180. I don't know what they need to do. It needs to, if it's only going to be one bomb, right? If it's one bomb, it needs to do insane amount of damage, in my opinion. It needs to almost kill every zombie in the area. That DPS sucks. Okay. The flask, that DPS is pretty high. That's good DPS. I mean, that's kind of where I would want to see it. Pump action did 23, rocket launcher did 22, flask at 1400. That definitely seems like a substantial buff. Experiment 21 is still garbage though at 309. That's too low. I think that should be in the thousands. Let's see what else. Automatic turret still did good damage. Helicopter strike did good damage. SMG did good damage. Yeah, I mean, this bombing strike's really the only thing that stands out as horrible. I definitely don't think the rocket launcher's still a good weapon, though. I know I didn't have it leveled all the way up either. I think we only got it to level 2 or 3. But explosion builds definitely aren't the way to go still. So I guess that's really the lesson learned here. I was hoping that the buffs would be a little more substantial. I think the medic buffs are nice though. I think if her flask can do like 1500 to 2000 DPS, I think that's a really good range for her. Experiment 21 might need a little bit more, but I think this is a good start if that's really what her DPS is for this type of weapon. So there we go. Sort of a failed experiment, I guess. I don't think our last explosive build did that good either. And this one, I don't remember exactly what I did on that last one, but this one I focused a little bit more on chem and explosions. But yeah, definitely doesn't hold out that well. All right, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.